We are on the road to number 1 in the random battles tier on Pokemon Showdown. We are currently in 7th place at 2353, and by the end of the episode, I hope to make it to at least 4th place, maybe more, but I'm definitely hoping to make at least 4th place. So let's go ahead and get some more random battle games. Okay, so we get a Durant into a Shiftry, and this looks like a good lead matchup, but it's kind of not. And the reason I say that is because this can run Heat Wave and Focus Sash, and Durant is a really good random battle Pokemon. I'm not going to lose it to a Shiftry, so Life Orb Mamo is good, Ice Shard is always good, Aggron, it's okay, Tapu Lele is really nice, Marowak situational, we'll go to Crobat on a Heat Wave here, exactly. We can Brave Bird, if they have a Steel type, I can just go Marowak, so maybe we Toxic first. Even if they have a Steel type, okay there, that's why we Toxic. Now, this can have Heal Bell, so I think you either Volt Switch or you Heal Bell, so either way Mamoswine would be my best option. I don't think you ever Scald here, do you? I think you either Volt. I think you definitely either Volt or you Heal Bell. Okay, Mamo. Exactly, okay. I want Stealth Rock up for Shiftry, but I'm actually kind of scared of what if they make an aggressive play and Scald, predicting me to Stealth Rock. But I think we can Stealth Rock, there we go, that's good. That Stealth Rock is great for Shiftry, yeah. Now it's tricky. I think Tapu Lele is a pretty safe switch-in. They make a Predict, okay, they go to Gardevoir, Tracing Thick Fat, that doesn't mean anything to me. We go to Tapu Lele. We do Outspeed. We do have an Aggron, but I'm scared of Focus Blast. We can Moonblast, right? Or should we Shadow Ball? Let's open up the calc. Tapu Lele versus Gardevoir. Is Shadow Ball worth it, basically? Gardevoir, Choice Scarf, give it a Shadow Ball. Make sure we're not Dynamaxing anything in the calc. Okay. Shadow Ball does 41 to 48. This has leftovers, though, so it won't be a 2-hit KO, most likely. We could Shadow Ball and then go Crobat. I like Crobat. Crobat could definitely be a good Pokemon here. Durant is great, too. Unfortunately, the Psychic Surge does affect my Durant's first impression, which is less than ideal, obviously. Durant being slower than Lati is also really annoying. I feel like Scarf Lele is a good Pokemon. I do want to keep it around. Let's Shadow Ball for damage. 42, Mystical Fire. I'm fine with that, okay? So Mystical Fire, we can just go Aggron here. Yeah, I think we can go Aggron and put ourselves in a position to throw off Head Smashes. The reason I wanted this chip was I wanted Moonblast to be threatening late game, because it looks like he could be weak to Moonblast. We'll go to Aggron here. Ooh, good, good, good. So, really good. We have a free Body Press, or should we Head Smash? No leftovers means it's Choice Banded, right? Choice Banded, but we have the Balloon for Earthquake. Let's Head Smash. Yeah, no, Aggron, please! Okay. We can do it again. The only problem is now he can Earthquake later. Okay. Curse, okay. Oh, this is G-Max, right? Okay. Does Body Press do more damage? I didn't think Snorlax would stay in. I really didn't. Aggron. Body Press does slightly more damage than Head Smash. Okay, so they sacrifice Snorlax. And the implication of sacrificing Snorlax means that you didn't have a good switch into Aggron. You go to Blaziken now. Oh. So this could be Choice Band or Life Orb. And the tricky thing, so I can defensive Dynamax Marowak to beat Blaziken, right? So do I go to, for example, Crobat? Do I go to, for example, Crobat on a close combat? I could do that. If you Swords Dance, I can defensive Dynamax Marowak and be okay. We'll go to Crobat. Okay. There we go. Did not take Recoil, which does mean it is Choice Banded. We can Roost on the Lantern. Yeah, and I think we're looking good for a Tapu Lele sweep late game. We don't have a Scald switch-in. I do want to keep Ice Shard around. I think it could be good. We don't have a Scald switch-in, though. Should we go Durant? Durant, and if we get burnt, we get burnt. Because we don't need first impression, do we? We have Tapu Lele to win. And I do want to keep Crobat for the close combat immunity, so we'll go to Durant. If we get burnt, we get burnt. Heal Bell, okay. First impression coming in. No switch in. 80. Almost got it. Scald. Now we have to switch out, unfortunately. Scald is incoming. We could go to Lele. Let's go to Lele. Now we can Moonblast. There is no switch into Moonblast. And the Blaziken cannot Swords Dance. It is Choice Banded, which is good. Now you probably go to Blaziken here, I would think. Maybe. What do you go to here? It's very difficult. Very difficult to decide what you go to here. You go to Gardevoir. We have a hard counter in Aggron because this cannot really touch. Yeah, exactly. No switch into Heavy Slam, besides maybe Blaziken. Okay, Gardevoir removed, and this should be a pretty clean 6-0 almost, right? Yeah, pretty clean 6-0. Yeah, you don't really have a ton of options. I think my team was a lot better too, which helped. We can go ahead and sacrifice Aggron here, yeah. Body Press. Okay. Now we go to Crobat. We can Brave Bird, no switch in. Yeah, there's no switch into Brave Bird. You probably sacrifice Shiftry here, probably. Yeah, this is too much. Too much to handle. Yeah, we can Brave Bird. Lati, I think it's 2-hit KO'd, right? I definitely think Lati would be 2-hit KO'd, if my mental head calc is right. And this can't have Choice Scarf, so I'm not worried about that either. I think you have to sacrifice Shiftry. Yeah, okay. Now you go to Lati, but it's basically game over. We'll keep Marowak around. We can sacrifice Durant. It doesn't really matter what we do here. Let's sacrifice Durant on the Mystical Fire. Now we can go to Mamoswine, we can Ice Shard, and we should be good. Lati will have to Dynamax. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, Ice Shard should do a lot of damage here. Yeah. Okay, 59. Draco drop, doesn't matter. Ice Shard. Yeah, totally fine. And what might happen here, okay. So we have to go to Crobat and then... or should we just go to Marowak and Defensive Dynamax? I think that could be the right play. There we go. And... we should win now. Yeah, we definitely should win. There we go. We get 8 points only. So we move up to 2361. Let's get more games. 2361 puts us into 6th place right now. Okay, so Bisharp into Pincharin. Pincharin is annoying because it can have so Toxic Spike's not an issue because of Toxicroak. Do I have a switch in to Rising Voltage? This does have a Shucka Berry. How do I know that? Okay, because of the extension, right? So Spikes would be annoying if he has it. How much does Bisharp do to Pincharin anyway? Bisharp, Pincharin. That's so weak, actually. Oh no, put a Life Orb on it. Yeah. Where did Life Orb go? Life Orb. That is kind of weak. We can go to Reshiram though, right? If a Spike gets up... Ooh, it's kind of tricky though. Rising Voltage Okos me. So I think we definitely go to Reshiram. On the Rising Voltage, good decision. We'll Blue Flare, because... even if you have a Water type, we have a Toxicroak and a Kartana. So Blue Flare is my best option. Okay, 59. And we have a Toxicroak. So this is the best possible outcome. 46, okay. Does Draco do... No, Draco does less, so we can go... It does the same. Toxicroak. You do use Wish. And let's find out more about your team. We'll substitute, and then we'll have a free Drain or a Gunk Shot, maybe. We'll find out more about your team right now. So Pincherin is not a threat at all. We have Reshiram to counter and Toxicroak to counter. Audino, not really a threat. We have Toxicroak. So Toxicroak is a good matchup here. We'll see if they have a counter to Toxicroak or not. You go to Delmise, okay? We can Gunk Shot the Delmise here, and then we can go hard Bisharp. So let's Gunk Shot here, okay? 48 poison? No poison. Oh, does Anchor Shot work? It doesn't, yeah, okay. I was scared for a second, okay. Bisharp is an obvious play though. Should I substitute once just in case I try and predict Bisharp? I think I'll do that, okay? Now let's go to Bisharp. And I think now we can go to Bisharp after that one substitute. I think it was worth it. If they switch out to a Bisharp counter here, a good play for them, right? But I think it's okay to go Bisharp now. Bisharp's knockoff is always really good. It looks like they might be thinking of predicting me, it looks like. Okay, Bisharp. Anchor Shot, good. Now we can knock off, no switch in. Well, he could have a switch in, but knockoff is such a good thing. Okay, there we go. Pincherin, knock that off. There we go. And my nemesis, Caracosta. Okay. I hate this Pokemon. It always beats me. So 204 would be a speed tie with Kartana, right? Does Toxicroak hard counter Caracosta? Okay. I do have to be careful. I do have to be careful about Caracosta, my enemy. I always lose to Caracosta because it's so tricky to deal with because of weakness policy and, you know, okay. So I believe I should knock off here, right? Because I'm not... Bisharp so far could be good versus the rest of his team if he feels Caracosta is the best way to beat Bisharp. But I do like Blaziken for Audino and Delmise as well. I think my team matches up well. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna knock off here, right? Should I defensive Dynamax Toxicroak at some point? I think I definitely knock off here, right? 41, okay? White Herb gone, okay? Shell Smash here, okay? What I don't want to do is I don't want to Sucker Punch into... Okay, I don't want to Sucker Punch on a Shell Smash, and then Aqua Jet would outspeed me, right? So I'm going to play it safe and knock off. Even though I could get Sucker Punch chip, I'm going to knock off, right? And let's also calc Dynamax Caracosta versus Toxicroak. Toxicroak will give you an attack +2. That is 55. You Dynamax 61 to 72. So that substitute I made earlier is actually coming to cost me. Okay. We'll just knock off. Okay. So... Okay. So you... Okay. Well, now an Aqua Jet is definitely incoming. So we'll just feint here, okay? Stone Edge, Aqua Jet, Hydro Pump, right? Should I go for the speed tie with Kartana? Probably not worth it, right? 102, 204. Do you think they would Dynamax? I could Dynamax with Kartana, right? That's a good play too, isn't it? I'm gonna Dynamax with Kartana. Let's get a Max Knuckle. Yeah, I'm gonna Dynamax with Kartana. Okay. Okay. Speed tie? No. Okay, no, we didn't win the speed tie, but we forced the Dynamax, and looking good. Oh, let's hit him with the Max Darkness. Yeah, so I think this should be it. Forfeit. We move up to 2376, and we basically won the game. We had like a dominating matchup. Like, all his Pokemon are trash. Audino, Delmise, Bronzong, they're all trash. We move up to 2376, which was actually a lot, and we moved up a lot faster than I thought we would. So we can actually search for one more then. Let's see if the ladder refreshes in time. Okay, we got it. We got a game. Silvally Bug. Unfortunate lead matchup. We can Parting Shot though. It didn't update. Okay, yeah. Let's focus on the game. Okay. So we definitely Parting Shot here. Indeedee looking good. Lycanroc walled by Rhydon. Mandibuzz is always a good Pokemon in random battles. I could go straight to Flygon. Yeah, I think I definitely could do that. So let's Parting Shot. Yeah, let's definitely Parting Shot here. Yeah, let's definitely Parting Shot. We Parting Shot into Flygon, I think, right? This doesn't have Ice Punch. All it can do is Toxic. So we'll Parting Shot. I think you definitely get Stealth Rock up here. I don't think a Rhydon would Toxic. I think it definitely uses Stealth Rock. Yeah, definitely, I think it uses Stealth Rock here. Is my opponent gonna time out here? Oh god. 5 seconds left. Inactivity. Wow. So we move up to 2389. That'll put us at what? 2389 will put us at number 4. And that wasn't really a game. We'll get one more then. Okay, and we get a game and we immediately have a good lead matchup. Nidoking versus Doublade. So Articuno Galar, a good Dynamaxer. Manectric. Switcheroo is interesting, but not really great. Cresselia can be really annoying. I have a good team. I'd say I have a good team. So Earth Power, do I Sludge Wave making a predict, or do I Ice Beam a flying type maybe? Okay, let's go. That's the hardest predict of my life, and we outspeed too. This could be Choice Band Extreme Speed. So I have to make a decision. Do I let myself get Extreme Speeded? If he's going Dragonite, he either made an aggressive predict, or that's his best answer. And if that's his best answer, I don't need to let Nidoking take damage. I can just go to Cresselia, right? This is tough. He might have Extreme Speed, he might not. I feel like getting the getting guaranteed damage, who cares, right? Because I have a Cresselia that can wall it anyway. I don't care about that. So let's go to Cresselia on the Extreme Speed. There we go. And he's salty in the game chat. Salt in the game chat. And so this is not Extreme Speed. I think he would have used it. Should we go back to Nidoking then? Or should we just Moonblast? Say we I'm gonna go Nidoking. Oh, don't predict me. There we go. It's too easy. There we go. Now we have a free Earth Power. And yeah, if Dragonite was his best switch-in, it means he doesn't have one. So Earth Power looks free right now. Really good matchup. Dragonite, let's Ice Beam now. I don't think he has Extreme Speed, does he? Right? There we go. Dragonite gone. Now you go to Glastrier, which is interesting, right? So we do have to be careful. Glastrier is a really good Pokemon. Nidoking versus Glastrier. Turn off the Dynamax. Okay. So Superpower does 55. And I don't have a switch into the Glastrier, really, right? Cresselia, I lose to Swords Dance, right? I can go to Kyurem and throw off a Draco maybe, but Kyurem is a good Pokemon. I'm not sure I want to do that so early. I could go to Manectric and then Switcheroo, because you don't high horsepower here. You definitely Icicle Crash or use Swords Dance. So we can go to Manectric. We dodge the attack, fortunately. We can Switcheroo as well, can't we? Or should we Volt Switch? If you have a ground type, Cresselia can wall it, Articuno can wall it, so we'll just Volt Switch. If you have a ground type, okay, cool. Okay. 24 on the Volt Switch. No fear, too. That's one thing. Now we can go to Kyurem on high horsepower, and then we can Draco, right? There we go. Now we can Draco. I feel a lot more comfortable Dracoing now. Into the Doublade, okay. 38. Definitely an Iron move incoming. We could go to Toxtricity, right? There we go. So, we could just Overdrive, right? Or should we Volt Switch? Let's Overdrive. I don't think if he had a ground type, I think he would have gone to it versus Manectric. Ooh, that is weak toxicity. Trusted you. I trusted you and you did that. Let's see if we can't... Like, a Shadow Sneak is incoming, right? With Doublade weak, Cresselia is really good. I feel like I don't really value the chipped... I don't really mind Manectric getting chipped down, so we'll just Volt Switch here. If you Shadow Sneak, you Shadow Sneak. You don't. Okay. So Nidoking I think puts me in the best positioning. Glastrier is obviously the threat I have to worry about. Kyurem also puts me in a good position. But the problem is, what if I Draco into something and he has a setup sweeper? That could be a problem. But it's actually not a problem, because Cresselia can tank most setup sweepers, right? Which one do we go to? Let's go to Nidoking. Ooh, tough. Let's go to Kyurem. Let's see what he reacts to with Kyurem. Glastrier is the main threat I have to worry about. Glastrier is the main threat I have to worry about. Okay, so he does have Azumarill. We can Freeze Dry. I'm okay with this. 65. I don't know what that was. You should have used Play Rough, right? I mean, I didn't look at my team. You already know my team. You already know I don't have a Play Rough switch in. We can Roost. Okay. Should we Draco? Should we Draco here? Yeah, I think we can Draco here, right? Dynamax Glastrier could be a threat. Okay. 48. We get knocked out. And we can go to Manectric, probably. And Glastrier always is deceptively bulky. So Manectric, Volt Switch on, Spidef -1. 33 to 39. I don't think you would ever Dynamax your Glastrier here. It's too low health to be worth Dynamaxing. So we can Volt Switch into our Nidoking. Okay. You go to Regidraco. 170. So you do get outspeed by Nidoking with Ice Beam. Regidraco. Nidoking. If it's Assault Fest, yeah. But we do 60 to 90. Or we can immediately go with Cresselia too, right? So Nidoking, Ice Beam, we do a lot. And then Manectric can try and clean up late game. Let's just go Cresselia. Guaranteed good Pokemon. Moonblast coming in. No weakness policy potential either. And I think Cresselia could be the match winner. We can find out right now though. Okay. 40. Okay. Dragon Dance. Okay. Cresselia, right? Regidraco. Attack +1. I'm going to defensive Dynamax here. Okay. Okay. And you have a Durant, which is annoying, definitely. I mean, it's not too annoying. We can... Manectric does sweep. Okay. There we go. Yeah, Manectric does sweep. Because of overheat and stuff, right? It does outspeed. Okay. We can do it again. Yeah, nothing. Okay. There we go. Yeah. We can Psyshock here. Okay. Now we go to Manectric. We Volt Switch. And because of Psychic Terrain, Aqua Jet does not touch Nidoking. And we win, basically. Yeah, I think we definitely win now. 100% win confirmed. And his rating is 2095. So we won't get too many points, but it was still a fun game though. Volt Switch in. We go to Nidoking. And we are unstoppable. Yeah, Glastrier, we can Superpower on you. Even if you Dynamax, we should KO. There we go. And he forfeits. We get 6 points for that game. We only get 6. That's fine though. We move up to 2395, which puts us in the top 4. And that's where we're going to end the episode. In the next episode, we will make the climb to number 1. If you like the series, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. and thank you for watching.